Sound is Loudmouth's theatre and education programme for young people aged 12 years old and upwards on abuse in teenage relationships. Safe and Sound is designed as a safe way for young people to think about the quality of the relationships they develop. The programme raises their awareness of the abuse of power and control in intimate and close relationships. It explores many different forms of manipulation and violence that can occur in relationships, including emotional, physical, and sexual violence, and helps young people to safeguard themselves against abusive relationships.
I think that there's a lot of stuff in the media about abusive relationships, and I don't think that our students necessarily know what that means. We want them to have an understanding of how they can recognise signs of abuse in a relationship, how they can, for themselves and for their friends, and supporting other people. And I just think it's so important nowadays to have the knowledge to enable you to find support where you need it.
The audience watches a 35-minute play that shows how a young person could get drawn into a controlling relationship. They then spend time in workshops which helps students to spot the signs of abuse and to debate whether key moments in the drama showed acceptable or unacceptable behaviour in a relationship.
Yeah, drama is a good way to learn about these issues because it gets a really strong message and it puts it into a real life context.
Today I learned that men get abused in relationships as well as women.
The workshop looks at lots of different issues, including gender, violence and consent, and comes with a set of lesson plans to help further explore the issues. So the group even get to question and advise the characters from the drama.
The hot scene was really good because they stayed in character as well, and we got a chance to ask them questions.
Today I've learned about the different types of abuse and what counts as which type of abuse.
I had conversations with students today that I would not have had previously, and I teach a lot of them anyway. You know, I was having a really mature conversation about really mature topics, you know, and these are 14-year-olds, and I think they took away that idea that they're not alone, perhaps it's happening to them. They took away the idea that maybe this is happening to a friend of ours, and they took away this whole idea of you've got to talk about these things, you can't hide them, and I think that's what it did, was brought it right out into their face, and they can't get away from it, and I think they really rose to that sort of challenge of wanting to talk about it.
This will help students in the school because it can show them ways that they can help themselves if they're in a situation, and where to call and who can help them.
Safe and Sound is a great way to safeguard young people so that they can enjoy healthy, happy and safe relationships.